What's up, you guys? This is Robert at Shy Bears Plus. You found me on YouTube. Go over to Twitter and follow me at Shy Bears Plus for crispy content every single day. And while you're here, don't forget to go ahead and like this video. Give me a subscribe, tackle the bell, and leave a crispy comment so we can interact together. Me and my fans is what we want. But what we want to do is get right to it. Week 1, it's Packer week. Right off the bat, what a turnaround. I feel like we just made the final cuts, and next thing you know, we're playing on Thursday. I barely had time to be prepared for this thing, but I put down a couple bit of notes for you guys so that, if it's a Bears or whatever, if it's a Bears game, So that's what we're doing. It's a Bears 100th year, all the celebrations. There's a bobblehead going down. There's statues in front of Soldier Field getting unveiled. It was Hallis and Peyton, excuse me, on that one. But yeah, exciting times. It's coming up quick. Next thing you'll know, we're going to blink. It's going to be Thursday, so we got to get this pregame show out. So, what to watch for like we do. You know how we do. What to watch for, the battle of the young coaches. We got Nagy and we got LaFleur. Nagy, coming off of a coach of the year in his second year, I feel pretty good about what they're going to be doing. Yeah, we didn't play in the preseason, any of our starters, but the majority of this team, 21 guys are returning, so I don't think the Bears are going to skip a beat. We're going to pick right up where we left off. Not worried about it at all. They're so crispy, you love to see them. LaFleur, on the other hand, first-year head coach. Does he have this team underneath of him? Are they believing in them some LaFleur, a young coach? I can't believe they even hired this guy with Aaron Rodgers. I thought you might want a more mature head coach, someone that commands some respect, so you don't have Rodgers running around, running his mouth in the preseason like he has been. The guy can't even chug a beer. But seriously, he's been a bear killer. I'll give a little bit of respect, all right? But I'm not sure if it's going to be the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. I mean, at some point, he's going to go rogue, right? He's going to stop listening and just call all hitches, throw back shoulder, and run around and hope something gets open. I think it only is going to depend on how many points the Bears put up right off the bat. But then Aaron is going AWOL. No doubt about it. Man, I hope they do terrible this year, and we get to hear all of the bickering all year long. The only thing that is almost as good as hearing great things about the Bears is terrible news about the Packers. Packer D. So they added some people. It's going to be a little bit different than last year, right? We still got the same guy running the defense, which is fine. And they're like, hey, give me a couple of Smiths to rush the passer or whatever. Play some linebacker, defensive end for us. You know what? This isn't the freaking Matrix. That's not going to help you get to Mitch Trubisky. This O-line is probably the best O-line we've seen in a very long time. I'm not worried about the Smiths at all. I'm not worried about this defensive line at all. I think Mitch is going to have time, and it's going to be designed like last year to get the ball out anyway. Get the ball in playmakers' hands. I'm not worried about that. Then they bring in Amos. Much respect to Amos. I mean, maybe he's not the playmaker. Maybe he's not Eddie Jackson, but he's a solid player in the backfield. I'll get some love, and he does bring the hammer. Blue Hulk, I used to call him, because he was savage. Speaking of savage, they drafted a free safety in the offseason, so that's another addition. So, you know what? The architect just can't bring in a bunch of Agent Smiths and expect to beat the Bears' offense. It's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm not getting the Bears on that. Next, Fangio out, Pagano in. What does it mean? I don't know. I'll have my thoughts in my next section on it, but before everyone starts jumping to reactions and saying the Bears are going to all of a sudden just totally digress from the best defense, in the country, and then not be as good, they might not be as good. I mean, top 5 is still a great defense. It's something that you got to look forward to, and people are going to be accounting for every single week. People are going to be playing in fantasy, so they're still going to be good no matter what. And I don't know. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but that's just something that you guys should watch, what to watch for. Another thing to watch for, Montgomery and Cohen, and these guys run the ball. A former Pro Bowler and a future Pro Bowler Are they going to be in the backfield at the same time? Is Cohen going to be in the slot? Imagine having to defend Montgomery up the middle and then Cohen on the slot. You want to run some RPOs? You want to talk about loosening some stuff up? It's going to be crazy. Both the guys got you on the backfield. You never know what to expect out of this Bears team now. We got some horses, bruh. Anyway, what else? What to watch for? Cordell Patterson, wondering how in the world they are going to use this guy. I'm not sure. I mean, is he going to be running 9 routes out of the from the outside? You know, is he going to get some work on a slot? I don't know. I think you'll see some end arounds. Maybe Taylor Gabriel ain't going to get that ball anymore as much as he used to. Running that end around, so maybe that's going to be some of his stuff, wide receiver screens, and maybe we'll see him out of the backfield. Who knows? But those are things that I want to watch for. Moving on, keys to the game. Bears on defense. So we're switching over to Pagano from Fangio. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Ease this thing in. You had the best defense. You got almost all your 11 guys back. You're bringing in a former number 1 first-round pick, HaHa Dix, to play safety. Don't go too crazy. A lot of people think that Pagano is going to be very aggressive, bring in the house and blitzing all the time. I don't know if he's going to do it. Hopefully he's smart enough to go, hey, I saw what they did there. Let's why change what we have going on? Like, I don't want to see Prince and Fuller, out on an island playing 1v1, and I don't want to see anybody 1v1 in Adams. So I don't necessarily know that these are shut down, lockdown. This is going to be, a Makamura island. I like some of the things that Fangio did, sitting back in some zone coverage, making people work their way down the field, and passing off receivers and tight ends from your cornerbacks to your safeties. They did a great job. However, I won't miss the Fangio super prevent defense where he rushes one and drops back 11. Maybe exaggerating a little bit. Not going to miss it. Also, when the Bears, if they are back in their own end zone, they are getting backed up. I would like to see some aggressiveness there. I mean, you're already backed up, and go and get them. I used to hate them sitting back, but one thing that we do have to remember is that we also can't be too aggressive because we are talking about Aaron Rodgers, and he will eat up some man coverage. I firmly believe that you do have to drop back and play some coverage, play some under 2 man, and rely on your defensive front to get pressure, which we know they can. I wouldn't get too crazy. I'm not running any zero coverage blitzes because Aaron Rodgers is going to identify that and tear you up. So that's my defensive keys of the game. Offense, I say we got to pound the ball with Montgomery. We got to pound the ball with Cohen. Davis, if we get short yardage situations. That's what we should be doing. The Green Bay team, they might be starting a rookie or some guy they claimed or just got off the street not too long ago at inside linebacker. Block up this D-line and let us 1v1 these linebackers, and we're going to run the ball, and we're going to be very successful about it. Also, make these inside linebackers cover Cohen, Montgomery out of the backfield. Give me the wheel routes. Give me the screens. Give it to me. Give me the QB, the halfback angles. Give it all to me. I think that's where we're going to make some big money on this game here. The next thing is Trey Burton might be out. We got some groin. He's got a groin again. He had a groin worked on. I don't know what's going on. Give him the benefit of the doubt, I suppose. So he's injured. So who's going to be the Trubisky, the security blanket, right? Who's he going to get the ball to? Last year versus Philadelphia when Burton was out, it was A-Rob. A-Rob, 10 receptions, 143 yards, and a touchdown. Look for Mitch to find A-Rob and find him anytime that he's in trouble. The man should be a gas station because he's always open. Finally, I want to see some play action. I want to see some double moves. I want to see the Bears go after Savage, a rookie safety playing in his first game, and Kevin King, also who's questionable, fighting some injuries. Not a big PFF grade for him last year. I guess he didn't play as well as you would hope. I believe he's a second-year player now. I wouldn't go after Alexander, but everybody else, I mean, let's go after him. And let's see the double moves. Let's see the play action. Let's see if we can't hit those home runs when we have those matchups. So those are my keys to the game. Predictions. That's what you guys came for. Everybody loves to see the crispy predictions. I am such a conservative predictor. However, I feel like I come pretty darn close all the time. Anyway, got a track record. Check me out on YouTube. You're already here. Look back in time and see how I did before. I'm picking your Chicago Bears to bear down 27-17, and they are going to win Week 1. I feel like this Bears team has so much continuity coming back on offense and defense. The offense is going to progress in the second year, plus adding weapons and more dimensions with speed with Patterson from all over. Someone to watch for. Montgomery, the new running back, he's slippery. You can't even tackle him down. He's so crispy. You love to see him, folks. So, with all of that, we're going to be better. I don't think Pagano is going to try to reinvent the wheel, and I think this defense is going to play great. Essentially, everybody back. You got Roy Robertson Harris probably starting at defensive end. Clinton Dix playing some safety. Besides that, I mean, all the usual suspects, because of the continuity versus your Packers, who have a new head coach. Who knows how that's going to work out? Who knows what they even look like yet? Aaron Rodgers is going to be Aaron Rodgers, and he's going to put up some points. He's going to play some hero ball. And that's all good, fine and dandy. Their defense, they add a bunch of names. First time playing with each other. Everyone says that we have to watch out for the Packers because we don't know what they're going to bring. The LaFleur offense. Well, LaFleur's coached before. I'm sure they can find some tape. Aaron Rodgers is not going to stop throwing slants and throwing comebacks and running around for his life. Like, we already know what he's going to do. There might be some surprises here, but we're going to have surprises as well. I mean, we're going to come out in the Power T or run the Fridge Santa Special. Whatever we got, we got all the tricks. We got it. We're so crispy, everyone lets us see it, right? So, and our defense, their defense, who knows? I don't feel like we're going to be that surprised. I mean, they're going to play us pretty much straight up. We have too many weapons. So, anyway, you're looking at a Bears 27, Packers 17, Week 1 victory. So crispy. Love to see it. Don't forget hit the like button, subscribe, tackle the bell so you don't miss any content. Leave a comment and let me know what you predict. Bear down, Week 1, baby. So glad it's finally here.